What's up? It's me, Mr. B, and we about to get crazy. Alright guys, I got a treat for you. Just keep watching the add-ons I pick, the perks I pick, everything. This is jump rope, swing chains. That's a combo. We got Bitter Murmur. We don't need Ruin. We got Remember Me, then followed by Bitter Murmur. No one escapes death. The Nanotherapia. Now, to my knowledge, I invented this build. Only my subscribers will know about this build. Use it to your advantage. I have not seen one YouTube video about this build. And you're going to see it here first. I've done this build before on my channel. I've done this build with 4 survivors at the very end, uninjured. And had them at the mercy of me. I let them go because this build is so good. I'm ashamed of using it. And I'll commentate during the video because I didn't talk much, so I could commentate. So with this build, it is the strongest end game in the game. There's none stronger. Why didn't I use Blood Warden? You'll see at the end. It's not needed at all. If they open the exit gates with this build against you, then you need to work on playing the game. And you'll see why. At the end, I'll go in depth with the perks and the actual why it takes them so long with the jump rope and swing chains, along with the Nanotherapia and Freddy's power itself. This is the equivalent of playing as the true Michael Myers, with tufts of hair, with unlimited evil within, and you can kill them. This is that equivalent of, you know, this is the true Freddy build. You see, with Freddy, the reason why he's my favorite, he gives survivors, when you're good with him of course, and have game knowledge and the perks to run with him, he gives survivors a false sense of hope. See, Freddy's known as one of the weaker killers in the game. Bitter Murmur is working out perfectly. You could also change it with Rancor, but I prefer Bitter for the end game. The reason why he can be successful is because he's just a powerhouse in-game character. He gives them false hope that they're going to survive. When a good Freddy, you're not going to survive them. Not very easily. They say he's bad, but the same people that say he's bad do not understand his power and how to use Freddy. It's like a chess match, not checkers. And I found my obsession. This is what I wanted. So thinking of it, like, you gotta play strategically with him. And there's builds that are so powerful that they shouldn't be in the game with him. In my opinion. A good Freddy isn't gonna let you survive. A niche Freddy is gonna complain about how weak he is. After you see this game, you'll see that they're an error of their ways. 2 gens done. And I got pretty good map control, so they're doing generators pretty well. You gotta give them credit for that. These survivors aren't, like, they're not noobs. They're definitely not noobs. but this is a fucking tunneling build. You gotta kill this obsession. Remember me, of course. I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do for the build to be most successful. You want to stack that up. To be honest, you don't need remember me. I'm gonna give you that right now. 30 extra seconds. Nah. You're gonna cut it less than that. You're gonna have about 1/3 of the time cut off from them if you don't use remember me. So really you can put something else in there, just to be honest. The jump rope, swing chains, Thanatherapia. That's all you need. Followed by bitter murmur and no-ed helps, because this would work without no-ed, but they could wake themselves up if it's a huge map, and you don't want that. But if it's not too bad, it's alright. Even on big maps this works. I mean, as long as you can put people to sleep. What I like to do on the bigger maps when I'm using this build is I like to wait and try to get a couple people, kind of like what I did here, get as many people asleep as possible when I know the last gen's about to crack, then put the people on the last gen asleep and try to find the last person. That's what you do on the bigger maps, and the last person's easy to find because you got 10 seconds of bitter murmur. You know which direction they're running. And even on the big maps, this works fine. As long as everybody's asleep at the end of the game, you're not gonna have a problem at all. You're gonna be walking on sunshine, yeah, and don't it feel good? It feels good. It feels that good. Sorry for my terrible singing, but it does feel that fucking good. You'll see. You will see. You'll be believers. I love it how it just locks on to anything but the survivor. Playing nurse just drives me nuts when it does that. I swear. Especially when you're not very experienced with her. The try-hard killer. Well, I'm doing really good at slowing down the process, keeping people injured, just long enough until I get my obsession to die. So I just want to keep them regress as much as possible. I want to keep them like doing anything but gens just until she dies. Then I want them to get gens done because it makes the build more fun. I mean, I could have killed them, of course. I mean, but that's not what this build's about. This build is about false hope. This is how you play Freddy if you're a sick bastard. And anybody that plays Freddy is a glutton for weakness and a sick bastard. I love that false hope security blanket they have. Oh, we're playing against a shit killer. Easy clap. They're laughing. They're having fun. They're like, we're going to teabag at the exit gate as soon as we possibly can. That's what people think about when they play Freddy. That's what I think about when I play Freddy. I kick his ass. He's easy. If you're not on my level. If you're on my level, it's a nightmare. That's exactly what it is. If you're as knowledgeable of this character as I am, I have more hours on Freddy than I do Michael Myers, and I main Michael Myers at the beginning of the game. And when Freddy came out, I was ecstatic. I didn't have, I do this on PlayStation, so I'd see people playing with them. I'd give them suggestions. They'd make me sound stupid in their chat before, because I was just, I brainstorm. Make me feel stupid. I come back to their live stream a couple days later, they're using my suggestions. People do that to me a lot. Even on the Friday the 13th game, you'll see everybody doing what I taught them. Just not as good. Now we toy with our minds. Now that's where we have fun with it. Make sure she hears me. Here's the fingers. She don't see me. She's like, where is he? Is he close enough? Is he gonna sleep me? That's when you toy with the survivors, because they're dead. It's over. This game's been over. This game was over when I set up this fucking perk build. and I got to the map I wanted. I love Pied Piper. Now what you want to do in this scenario, if you want to really make sure you get the win, you want to make sure you don't see, if someone's doing a doll totem, fuck their bitch. But you need them all to not be injured, or they can wake up and it will fuck your day up. Now that everybody's not injured, that's what I was really checking on, making sure everybody gets healed. And now I'm just fucking with their brain again. It's just what I do. So what you want to do is you want to make sure people's getting the gens done. I guess you could kill them if you want to, but you're not going to need to. You'll see at the end of this game. She didn't want to do gens, so I was like, well, you better get it done. And she did. Then, thanks to MrBeCrazy, Mr. has a better mic and he heard everything that bitch did. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done that because I wouldn't have heard her. I could only hear her on my left ear. Daddy's got a new mic. It's over. So, yeah, so now they got this false hope. Look, we got one Jenny left. We can do this. And there's that Jenny right there. I'm making sure she don't go to a generator in time. The other girl is to my left. There's no generator near her. Now this one's asleep. Now I'm faster and stronger. It's over. You're right, Mr. B. It's definitely over. Now, you could just smack them all down. You know. And that's what you're supposed to do. Smack them all down. As long as no one has unbreakable, you're not going to have too many worries. But what I do is, I want to I mean, they're all asleep. This is over, right? I want to show you how fucking long it takes to open that door. I wouldn't have done this build if this didn't go completely as planned. Right? I'm doing this for you, the people, my family. My subscribers are the only people that's ever seen this build. Unless, if you can tell me in the comments another YouTuber that's done this build, let me know. I'll be waiting, because I've never seen it. I've never seen anyone do this build. And, I don't know, do we need a name for it? It's amazing. It's fucking amazing. But, say it's a big map. You got everybody asleep, but now you're getting looped. How long does it take to open that door? How long will it take for them to open that door before you take out the two people and then go back after them? That's what we want to know, right? That's what you guys came here to see. A very overpowered build that no one knows about. I'm going to show you right now how long it takes to open this door. Actually time it. And I'm going to shut up now and let you listen. 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000, 8 1,000, 9 1,000, 10 1,000, 11 1,000, 12 1,000, 13 1,000. And now I'm starting to stop the clock. Let's watch. Here, I'll back up. Oh my god. Yeah, this is really happening, people. She hasn't made it through one. She's barely made it through one. Okay. We're still waiting. We had 13 seconds to whatever my timer says. You can time it at home. That's already a whole... That's past the whole generator's time to open one door. Alright guys. This build Everybody sleeps on. They don't even know about it. Look at this. I'll stop the clock when it's ready. Luckily they died, so she don't have near as bad of a benefit from the Thanatophobia. Wow. That's past 2 full generators. Wow. Keep on going, Leah. You can do this. Finally. I'm gonna stop watching as those doors open. Anytime now. Any minute. Come on now. You can do it. Come on. Come on. Damn. Wow. 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 God dang, that's 3 full generators easily. Stop. It takes 2 minutes and 43 seconds to open them fucking doors. Two minutes, 43 seconds. This is the jump rope swing chain combo. You add no ed to this, like I did. And what's a survivor to do? With Remember Me, you need 1 person dead. Because it gets a little hectic when you got more than 1. I have done this where I just seen what would happen if all survivors were still alive at the end of the game. And let's just say they got their fucking ass whipped. I let them escape like I do now, of course. But that's the jump rope swing chain combo's effectiveness. You have to open a generator. It takes literally like 3 fucking generators just to open that motherfucker. Maybe more. Maybe up to 4. Because I can do 4 generators in 2 minutes and 30 seconds with people helping me. I can do that. So what I was running, Thanatophobia. No one escapes death. Remember Me. Bitter Murmur. You can also change this for Rancor, but I prefer Bitter Murmur. But Rancor would, you know, get rid of it. In case you don't have as much luck with getting this cocksucker, you'll still find him. And without Remember Me, 30 additional seconds. Really, it's still effective without it. You can change this spurt. I mean, you've seen how effective. I just downed them. They didn't even get a chance because of the Bitter Murmur and everything. Jump rope. A long double Dutch jump rope stained with many years of use. It tremendously decreases survivors' action speed when in Dream World. Okay. Swing chains. Rusty but sturdy. Chains used to securely attach a swing seat. Survivors suffer an additional 25% action speed penalty when pulled into the dream world for the 2nd time. All of them was pulled into it multiple times, so whoever was trying to open that door at the end would not be very successful. I also tried to kick as many pallets as possible, so Pallet Town wasn't going to happen. Now, when you add this, they suffer, where is it? Where does it say the percentage? It's 50%. Oh, okay. Once in Dream World, survivors suffer an action speed penalty of 50%. Interesting. Thanatophobia, there's 3 people left. So, what is that? Another 12% action speed penalty, and then tremendously decreases action speed. So if you just add this with this, that's 25%. That's 75%. This, let's try round it off to about 90%, give or take. And then with this, let's say it's about at 97%, give or take. They're not opening them doors, people. They're not waking up neither because they're not injured. This is a GG once you get to this point of the game. And there isn't really any counterplay to it. The only counterplay you got is hoping that you got a big ass map, the generators are separated, and he's not lucky enough to find you. Even when he does, because once you sleep everybody, you leave them alone. You go after the one person that you know is opening the door on the other side of the map. It don't matter if they get that motherfucker halfway open. You're still going to kill every single body as long as you find all 3 people and put them to sleep. I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed playing it, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't played this build in a while. I think I invented it. I think I'm the standalone swing chain jump rope combo guy. And this build is one of the funnest ones to play. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. Definitely comment. Let me know what you guys think of this overpowered shit. This is amazing, right? I think it is. Take it easy.